Now, the great thing in this situation, go on your right side. You go north-south. So, that was you. Okay. Now look, as I'm here, right, and I have this right here, maybe this is all bunched up, maybe, because sometimes, like, I think, I find it preferable that if the gi is under the belt, you get it tighter. But if all this is like not available, it's fine. So now what I'm gonna do is this. My left hand still is in the Kimura position here, okay? So now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna use my elbow, I'm gonna open his elbow right here, and I'm gonna slide down, and I'm gonna go for what would be a Darce while I'm still in north-south. I should have this already ready, okay? Okay. So as I'm here, it's kind of like, I'm not gonna lock up a Darce from here. But what I can do is I can use a lapel to substitute for my left arm, which makes it a lot easier. So I'm gonna take my left lapel and I'm gonna feed it to my right hand, okay? I have a standard Darce feed, okay? It's going under his top arm, just the same way I would do a Darce, like so, okay? Well, for whatever reason, he's opening up his head and he's, lift your head back, and I know I'm not gonna get it. My head's far away, so this is about as long as my arm gets. So I take my left lapel and I give it to my right hand. The next thing I do is take my left hand and I grab kind of his, cup his ear, and I lift his head off the mat and drive it in here, so I can now pull this a little bit tighter with my elbow tight, just so this head stays off the mat while I let go, so that my left knee can go here, windshield wiper. So look, go here, here, okay? Now, for me to move my right leg, I gotta tilt left and move my head left, okay? And now from here, I'm gonna tilt on my left knee. I'm just gonna step over and be here. My head lifts and he taps, okay? Head lifts and he taps. Don't tell me there, jeez. Okay? So look, Darce, okay? Darce, same thing, concept Darce on the head. But he starts, I wanna keep my chest like pressing into his top arm, because my right arm is going for the Darce feed, but I'm gonna do the Darce feed Gregorian. I hit this maybe 10, 15 times against pulling suspecting affiliate students. So I'm here, and then I'm gonna drive my shoulder as my left hand hugs his head, cups it like at the ear, and I wanna pull it just off the mat as my shoulder drives right in here. It enables me to move my left knee, and I put my knee right over his head, and windshield wiper right here. Now, in order for me to bring my right leg over his body, I need to move my head and body this way here. You can keep it posted, because the lower my head is here, and I'll do it from a different angle, the easier it is to bring this over. If your head's up, it's tight on the lapel, and it's hard for me to bring my leg up. Head down, step over, foot here, and then just lift, and he taps, okay? There's a couple variations you could do here. This is just I think the second out of the third. Out of the four options, there's this. There's also the head post, where I put my head this way, so I can put my knees both down this way here, and I push on my knee. And that's one. And there's also this one here, where I sit back, and then I get all of the same variation. Okay? I'm sure you can see side, so point your head towards that. Okay? Look, Darce, we're here, okay? My left lapel, grab it, not too deep. As I feed it, pull his head up, and drive the shoulder in. So now as I let go of his head, my knee, his head will stay just because the lapel will hold it. Because I cannot let him put his head on the mat. From here, I put my knee down, and my foot, essentially windshield wiper. Now I'm gonna move my head to the left. So I can't bring it over. I'm gonna move my head left, and align it with my left knee here, okay? Do not pull on this lapel. It'll be hard for you to get the leg over. And here it's really simple. Tilt left, step right. Okay? If you're here, and your head's by his hip, how can I possibly bring my right leg over? I can't even lift it. So I gotta shift weight onto my left side, get my head out of the way. And I can step, knee down, and move my head even more left. Okay? So there's the Darce feet. Now, sometimes, because his arms are here, Philip had a tendency to block my knee here. Okay? So what I started doing was that I just started driving it right into the belly here, and I would go with the knee to the belly and finish here. Okay? And this is sit back. Great for it. Just tighten. Does that make sense? So, partner's going to be on the right side. You take his left. Lapels out. Side. I want his arm on the outside. But with this, I really don't care. It could be outside my leg or inside my leg. It doesn't matter. Okay? So from here, he feels the Darce coming on here. He pulls away. And look how much easier this is. Oh yeah, very nice. Head. And I'm going to drive right into him here. As I drop his head, the right lapel, my left lapel with the right hand keeps it up. Look, knee, windshield wiper. If you can do this, knee, as a windshield wiper, as you move your head left, okay, I'm just loosening my right hand. And then from here, step over, and lift, okay? You notice I'm not even pulling on this because my head is making a lapel. Okay, so you got one, you got the head post right here. This was actually the way I started doing it. And then sit back. There you go. Simple as that. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Then I'll show you one of the most complicated techniques that you will never do. Simple as that.